Listen closely, because if you've been struggling with thinning hair, slow hair growth, or that feeling that your hair just isn't what it used to be, this one simple shift can truly make a difference. I'm going to share the Phase 1 best tip for stronger, thicker hair growth, and once you understand why it works, you'll never go back to your old habits again. Stay with me, because this isn't about expensive oils, fancy salon treatments, or harsh products. This is about understanding your body, your scalp, and the natural biology that controls how your hair grows, especially for men over 50. Now here's the truth: after 50, men face changes that are rarely talked about. You start noticing your hairline isn't as sharp. Your scalp looks a little more visible under bright light. You run your hand through your hair, it feels thinner, softer, maybe a little weaker. And sometimes this happens slowly, other times it feels like overnight. But it's not overnight. It's a combination of stress, circulation, inflammation, nutrition, and timing. Timing is everything. And I'll explain exactly what I mean by that in just a moment. See, by the time a man hits 50, there are natural shifts happening inside the body. Circulation slows down, especially to the extremities, your hands, your feet, and yes, your scalp. When blood flow drops, nutrients drop. And without nutrients feeding those hair roots, the follicles begin to shrink. And when they shrink, the hair gets thinner. When the hair gets thinner, the scalp becomes more exposed. And once that cycle starts, it keeps going unless you intervene. But here's where the good news comes in: you can intervene. You can support thicker, healthier hair. You can improve circulation to the scalp. You can give your follicles what they need. Even if you're past 50, even if your father or grandfather had thinning hair, even if you've noticed years of decline, you just need to understand the right strategy. And today you're going to learn the most powerful one. So what is this number one tip? It's simple, but it's extremely effective. You must stimulate your scalp at the right time of day, when your circulation is naturally at its highest, and combine that with the correct breathing, rhythm, and relaxation state. Now, don't let the simplicity fool you. Most people massage their scalp randomly in the shower, while watching TV, or whenever they remember. But that's not how your body works. Your scalp follicles respond differently depending on the time of day, your stress levels, and the temperature of your body. And if you do this the wrong way or at the wrong time, you won't see much change. But here's what really matters. You need to tune your scalp stimulation with your body's natural circulation rhythm. In the morning hours, your body is still waking up. Circulation is slower. The body is colder. Hair follicles are more resistant. But later in the day, specifically during the warm period of late afternoon, you get a natural increase in circulation. This is when your scalp is primed to receive nutrients. This is when the hair roots are more responsive. And this is the perfect window to stimulate growth. In the next part, I'll show you exactly how to do this, how long it should take, what movements you should use, and what mistakes to avoid. Now that you understand why timing is so important, let's go deeper into the technique itself. Because if you do this the right way, you're going to bring more blood flow, more oxygen, and more nutrients directly to the follicles that are struggling. Remember, hair growth doesn't happen on the surface, it happens deep inside the roots, and those roots depend on circulation more than anything else. So here's what I want you to do. Sometime between late afternoon and early evening, usually between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m., set aside just 3 to 5 minutes. That's all you need, not 20 minutes, not half an hour, because when you overstimulate the scalp, you can actually irritate the skin and cause inflammation that slows down growth. The goal is gentle, controlled stimulation that wakes up the blood vessels without shocking them. Start by placing both hands on your scalp, your fingertips, not your nails. Your nails will scratch the surface, and your follicles don't need scratching, they need circulation. Place your fingertips on the sides of your head first. This area has some of the most responsive blood vessels connected to your scalp. Take a slow breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, gently push your fingertips upward, lifting the scalp, not rubbing it, not sliding over it, but actually lifting it. This is what activates the tiny muscles and vessels underneath. You'll feel the skin move. That's a good sign. That means the scalp is loosening, and when the scalp loosens, circulation improves dramatically. Most people don't realize how tight their scalp becomes with age. Stress, tension, long work hours, sitting all day, it all builds up. A tight scalp means restricted blood flow, and restricted blood flow means weak hair. Now, after 10 to 15 seconds on each side, move your hands toward the top of your scalp. Use the same lifting motion, slow and controlled. You're not rubbing the skin, you're mobilizing it. Imagine you're gently lifting the foundation of a house, not pushing it around, not shaking it, but giving it space to breathe. That's exactly what you're doing for your hair follicles. Then move toward the back of your scalp. This area often gets ignored, but it's crucial. The back of the head is one of the main circulation routes into the scalp. If this region becomes stiff, everything above it suffers. Now here's the important part: your breathing must stay slow. Deep inhale through the nose for about 4 seconds, slow exhale through the mouth for 6. This naturally activates your parasympathetic system, your relaxation system, and that's where the magic happens. When your body relaxes, your vessels open, and when they open, blood flow increases even more. This technique done at the right time of day becomes a powerful combination: warm body, so relaxed nervous system, plus responsive blood vessels to stronger hair growth environment. But I also want you to understand something critical. If your lifestyle is increasing inflammation or restricting circulation, your hair will still struggle. So in the next part, we're going to talk about the daily habits, small adjustments, and timing tricks that make this technique even more effective. These small changes, when added together, can push your results to a whole new level. So now that you know how to stimulate your scalp the right way, let's talk about something just as important: your daily habits. Because hair growth is not just about what you do on the outside. It's also about what's happening inside your body all day long. And this becomes even more important for men after 50. As we get older, our body doesn't recover the way it used to. Circulation slows, the body holds more inflammation, the scalp gets tighter, stress hits harder. And every one of these factors can weaken the hair roots if we don't counteract them with the right habits. The first daily shift I want you to understand is hydration timing. Now, it might sound simple, but most people drink water at the wrong times. They'll have a big glass late at night, or they'll chug water only when they feel thirsty. But your hair follicles need steady hydration throughout the day. Dehydrated hair follicles shrink faster and stay dormant longer. Here's what I recommend: drink a full glass of water within the first hour of waking up. Not ice cold water, room temperature. This gently wakes up your circulation without shocking your system. And then keep sipping water consistently during the day. Not big gulps all at once, but steady hydration that keeps your blood thinner and flowing more easily. When your blood flows well, your hair roots thrive. Next, let's talk about movement. If you sit for long hours during the day, your circulation drops. And the first areas to suffer are the scalp and the feet. That's why men who work long desk jobs or spend hours in front of a screen often notice thinning hair earlier. You need to get your blood moving. Now, I'm not talking about running marathons or intense workouts, just simple movement. Every 45 to 60 minutes, stand up and move for 1 minute, swing your arms, rotate your shoulders, walk around the room. This may sound too simple, but when you move your body, you move your blood, and when the blood moves, your scalp gets fed. Another habit that makes a tremendous difference is managing inflammation. Inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of hair follicles, especially at older ages. When inflammation rises, circulation drops, and when circulation drops, hair roots weaken. Now, I want you to think about foods or habits that cause your body to feel heavy or bloated. These are often the same triggers that raise inflammation. Try to include more natural whole foods during the day: fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, clean proteins. But here's something many people forget: timing matters. Eating heavy meals late at night slows down your system and increases inflammation while you sleep, and your follicles need calm, steady blood flow during the night to repair and strengthen. Aim to finish your last meal 2 to 3 hours before bed. This gives your body time to digest and lowers inflammation overnight. Now, let's talk briefly about temperature exposure, because this is a huge one. Long, hot showers might feel relaxing, but they can actually weaken your scalp over time. Heat dries out the skin, weakens the protective barrier, and can make the scalp more vulnerable. Try using warm water, not hot, when washing your hair. And if you can, finish with 10 and 15 seconds of cool water. Not freezing cold, just slightly cool. It closes the pores, tightens the surface, and promotes healthier hair over time. In the next part, I'm going to guide you through how to put everything together: your scalp routine, your timing, your lifestyle habits, into one daily and weekly plan that you can easily follow. This final section ties it all together so you can start seeing real results. Now that you understand the technique, the timing, and the lifestyle shifts, let's bring everything together into one simple routine you can follow every single day. Because consistency is what gives results. Small actions done at the right time beat big actions done randomly. And the body loves rhythm, your follicles love rhythm. When your daily habits line up with your body's natural flow, things begin to change. So here's how a powerful hair growth day looks when you wake in the morning. The first thing you want to do is hydrate. Your body has gone several hours without water. Your blood is thicker, your circulation is slower, and your scalp is colder. A glass of room temperature water gently thins your blood and jump starts natural circulation. You don't need to do anything to your hair in the morning except keep stress low and keep your body warm. That's it. No aggressive scalp stimulation in the morning because the follicles aren't ready. They wake up slowly throughout the day. As you move through your morning and afternoon, the goal is to keep your body relaxed, hydrated, and mobile. Stand up often. Stretch your neck gently. Rotate your shoulders. Every time you loosen your neck muscles, you improve circulation to your scalp. Most people don't realize the blood going to your scalp passes through the neck first. If the neck is stiff, the scalp will struggle. That's why stress and long hours sitting in the same position affect hair more than people think. Now comes the most important window of your day, late afternoon. This is when your body is naturally warmer, your blood vessels open wider, and your scalp is more responsive. This is when your hair follicles are ready to receive stimulation and nutrients. Set aside 3 to 5 minutes. That's all you need. Gently mobilize your scalp with your fingertips, lifting, not rubbing, slow breathing, calm mind, warm body. This is the perfect environment for scalp circulation. This is when your follicles wake up. This is when they're most active. And if you do this consistently day after day, the scalp becomes looser, softer, and healthier. Now let's talk about the end of the day. Your nighttime routine plays a huge role in hair growth. Sleep is when your body repairs tissue, it restores circulation, it reduces inflammation. But only if you prepare the body correctly. If you eat a meal too late, your body focuses on digestion instead of repairing your scalp. If you go to bed stressed, your blood vessels constrict. If you sleep in a cold room without warming your body first, circulation slows again. A powerful habit is to take a few slow breaths before bed, just 30 to 60 seconds. Calm the nervous system, relax the forehead muscles, release tension around the scalp. When your mind relaxes, your scalp relaxes. And a relaxed scalp receives more nourishment during the night. Weekly habits also matter. You don't need to wash your hair every day. Washing too often strips the natural oils your follicles need for protection. 2 to 3 washes a week is perfect for most people. And if you're using shampoo, choose something gentle, no harsh chemicals, no heavy fragrances, nothing that dries your scalp. The healthier the skin on your scalp, the healthier the follicles underneath. Once a week, spend an extra minute or 2 gently massaging the back of your scalp and neck. This area controls so much blood flow to the top of the head. Keeping it loose makes a world of difference. In the final part, I'm going to bring everything home: the motivation, the mindset, and the simple message that keeps you consistent. This is where you understand how powerful small daily actions truly are. Now let's bring this entire message together, because everything we've talked about means nothing unless you understand the mindset behind it. Hair growth is not a race. It's not something you notice overnight. It's a process of creating the right environment inside your body and the right conditions on your scalp. And when you combine those two, your internal health and your daily habits, you create an environment where your hair can grow, where it can thicken, and where your scalp finally gets the support it's missing for years. I want you to remember something important: your body listens to what you do consistently. Not the big things you do once in a while, not the treatments you try for 2 days and forget. It responds to rhythm, to habit, to patience. When you hydrate daily, when you keep your body moving, when you stimulate your scalp at the right time, when you calm your stress response, when you sleep well, your body rewards you. And your hair responds. Thinning hair can make people feel older than they really are. It affects confidence. It affects how you feel when you look in the mirror. But the truth is, your hair is not gone. Your follicles are not dead. Most of the time, they're simply weak, underfed, or dormant, waiting for better circulation, waiting for relaxation, waiting for the right environment. And that's exactly what you're giving them now. Every day you follow this routine. You're encouraging your scalp to open up. You're feeding your follicles. You're improving blood flow. You're reducing inflammation. You're allowing your body to do what it was designed to do. Understand this: healthy hair is a reflection of a healthy environment inside your body. When your circulation is strong, your stress is lower, your sleep is deeper, your scalp is relaxed, and your daily habits line up with your body's natural rhythm. Your hair has the best chance to grow thicker, stronger, and healthier. Think about how simple these steps really are. A glass of water in the morning, a minute of movement every hour, a calm, gentle scalp stimulation in late afternoon, a lighter meal before bedtime, a calmer mind as you sleep. You don't need expensive treatments. You don't need extreme routines. Your body already has everything it needs. It just requires the right environment to activate it. And I want you to stay consistent, because the biggest breakthroughs happen slowly, quietly, day by day. One morning you'll look in the mirror and notice your hair looks fuller. Your scalp looks healthier. The strands feel stronger. That's how this works, not dramatically but steadily. That's biology. That's circulation. That's the natural healing system inside your body doing its job. Stay committed, stay patient, stay kind to your body. Because when you support your internal health, your external appearance follows. And remember, I'm always here to guide you, uplift you, and help you understand the amazing healing power that your body already has. I believe in you. I want you to take care of yourself, and I want you to feel confident every time you look in the mirror. You have the tools, you have the routine, you have the knowledge. Now it's your turn to put it into action. Stay healthy, stay strong, and as always, many blessings to you and your loved ones.